extend is a method used to add more than one element at a time. What is this dictionary? So here in Python, dictionary is nothing but a collection of key pair value. What is clear? Remove all the elements from the dictionary. There are certain time I want to remove all the elements from the dictionary, then I'll go with the clear. Hello to all, a warm welcome to my second unit, and the topic here is lists. I'm your Revati ma'am, faculty from the Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram, first grade college, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Anyway, dear student, in my last session, I started with what a string. So what a string? String is nothing but the collection of character or group of character. And how we can able to create a string in Python. That is, by using double quote or by using single quote, I can able to assign the string. Now, how I can able to assign the string to a variable accessing character in Python, string methods, and how we can able to combine two string. Along with that, we have discussed how we can able to compare two string. These are the certain topic I have covered in my last session. But in my today's session, I'm going to deal with lists and dictionary. So dear student, if I consider array is nothing but the collection of homogeneous element. And in Python, arrays can be represented in the form of list, dictionary, set and tuples. So these are the four different data types comes under array. Okay, fine. Now in my today's session, let me to discuss what is list. Okay, so what is list? Think that I have collection of element or I have group of element. To represent or to store these elements, I'm going to use list. So list is used to store multiple items in a single variable. For example, A. Okay, so I have single variable. Okay, and inside this, if I'm going to have multiple values, then it is known as list. So lists are used to store multiple values. So what is multiple value? More than one value at a time. So single variable holds more than one value at a time. So lists are one of the four built-in data types in Python. Okay, the other data types are tuple, set and dictionary. Along with that, list also falls under array collection. So dear student, let me to discuss how can I create a list. So that is creating a list. So this is my list name. What's my list name here? This list. Okay, fine. See here. What is list? A single variable holds multiple value. How many variable I have? One variable. And how many values I have? Three values. So list is nothing but it stores the collection of element. Okay, see here how I'm going to define the list. So square bracket and within double quote I'm placing the value. And what kind of list here? It is string, right? It's a string. Now, list item. What kind of item I can able to store in the list? So, all the items are ordered. See here, apple. So, it comes in 0th position. Banana first, then cherry. So, all the items are placed in order. And changeable. So, what is changeable? That's mutable. After creating list, I can able to modify the list. So I can able to modify the content. Instead of banana, I can have grapes. Okay, so list items are ordered, changeable, and it allows the duplicate value. See here all the values are unique. Okay, if I place one more apple or one more banana here, then that is nothing but the duplicate element. Okay, so list can have ordered, item, changeable, and allows duplicate value. List items are indexed. So all the items are indexed. Suppose if I want to access apple, I must specify the index value. So the first item has index 0. So what is the index? It is 0. And next one 1 and next one 2, and it's going to continue. Then what about ordered? When we say that lists are ordered, it means that the item has a defined order. Okay, so if I consider this one, it is in alphabetical order. So A, first A, then B, then C. It is in alphabetical order. And if I consider numbers 1, 2, 3, okay, the numbers may be either in the form of ascending or descending. And changeable. So what is changeable? Mutable. The list is changeable means that we can able to change and remove the item. Now, it allows the duplicate entry. See here, if I consider this list creation, see, I have apple twice, even I have cherry twice. So what's the meaning? List can have duplicate entry. Okay, fine. Now, what are the operation I can able to perform on the list? See here, append. So what's the meaning append? I'm going to add the element at the end of the list. So append is a method used to add the element at the end of the list. For example, think that I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, fine. Now I want to add 5. Where I want to add? At the end position. Okay. So for that, I'm going to have append method. Now see here, my list, and I have created the list. Okay. 1, 2, 3, Python makes learning fun. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to add the list. Okay, I'm going to append the list. So where I'm going to append the list? 4th position. I'm going to append 4. It's a value. It's not position, it's a value. 5, 6. Okay. And range. So I'm going to use for loop I in range. Okay, 7 to 9. Okay, I want to append the I value. After the execution of this code, I'm going to get the output. See here, where I'm going to append at the end. So I'm going to append 4, then 5, then 6. Okay, after 6, I is 7. So I'll get the 7 and, okay, range function. So 0, it is 7, right? 7 to 8, only 2 times. This for loop is going to execute. Okay, fine. So I'm going to get the output 7 and 8. See the output here. Okay, so I'm getting the output 1, 2, 3. Python as it is makes learning fun. Okay, then I'm going to append the value 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now, extend. So what is extend? As the name itself indicates that extend the capacity of the list. So extend is a method used to add more than one element at a time. So extending in the sense what? It allows the user to add more than one element at a time. Okay, and where I'm going to add at the end of the list. See here, I can able to add. So extend. So what's the definition here? I can able to add more than one element at a time. So I can able to add 4, 5 and 6. Okay. And I'm going to have the range function. See here. This is my output. So I have the list 1, 2, 3. Python makes learning fun. Along with that, I'm going to add multiple element at the end, that is 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then I'm going to append 7 and 8. So the output is 7 and 8. Now, let me to have another method called insert. So what is insert? Insert is nothing but the adding. Okay, the insert method can add an element at a given position. So dear student, there are certain time I want to add the element at a given position. In that time, I'm going to use insert method. Okay, so append is going to append the element at the end. Okay, but what about insert? Insert is used to insert the element at the given position. See here, I'm going to create the list. What is my list name? My list. And I'm going to have the elements like 1, 2, 3. Python makes learning fun. Okay. So the index starts from 0, 1, 2, okay, 3 and 4. So here, my list dot insert, okay, my list dot insert, and I want to insert the element to the third position. What is there in my third position? That is Python. For the third position, what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert 4. Now, fourth position, I'm going to insert 5, and for the fifth position, I'm going to insert 6. Then I'm going to print the value. So my index is 0, 1, 2. This is 3, fourth position, fifth, 6 and 7. So this is the way I can able to add the element to the given position. Next, remove. So what is remove? There are certain time I want to remove the element. Okay. So remove method is used to remove an element from the list. Okay. I want to remove the element from the list. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to call the remove method. Okay. In the case of multiple occurrence of same element. So what is multiple occurrence? That is nothing but the same element is repeated more than twice. Okay, so duplicate entry. Only the first occurrence is removed. So the element is present twice. But while removing the element, only one element is going to removed. Okay, fine. See here, I have the list. Okay, then list remove. So what I want to do, I want to remove this element, that is makes learning fun. Instead of that, what I want to do, makes learning so much fun. See here, it's my 0th index 1, 2, 3 and 4. Over. So what is the job of remove method? Is to remove the element. So dear student, after removing makes learning fun, what I want to do, I want to insert the value at the position 4. So I'm going to get the output like 1, 2, okay, 3. After that, Python, okay. After that, fourth position, I'm going to have the value makes. Then fifth position, learning. Okay. And sixth position, so much fun. Okay, fine. So it is 0th position, first position, second position, third position, fourth position. See here, fourth position, what I want to place, makes. Okay, then fifth position, I want to place learning, and sixth position, I want to place so much fun. This is the way I can able to use remove method. Now, I'm going to have pop. So, what is pop? Pop is a method that is used to remove an element from any position. Okay, so if I go with the remove, I'm going to remove the element at the end. But randomly, if I want to remove the element, okay, then I'll go with the pop. So in pop, what I want to do, I want to specify the position. Okay, fine. Okay, the parameter supplied to this method is the index. So I'm going to pass the position. Okay, fine. Before that, let me to create the list. What is the list? My list, okay, equal to 1. It is not string, it's a number. 1, 2, 3. Okay, fine. Then Python so easy to learn. Okay. Okay, fine. Now, my list dot pop of 4. The index starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So, what I want to do? I want to remove the 4th position. So, I'm going to remove so easy to learn. I'm going to remove so easy to learn. Okay, after that, for the 4th position, what I'm going to do? I'm going to append or insert makes. I'm going to insert makes. Okay, then 5th position, it is learning. Okay, then 6th position, so much fun. Okay, this is the way I'm going to use pop. These are the certain methods supported by the list. So, dear student, in my today's session, I started with what is list, how to create a list, and I have covered some of the important list methods. Along with that, I'm going to have another very interesting topic, that is dictionary. So, what is dictionary? Okay, in our real life, in our regular life, we are going to encounter the word dictionary. So, what is this dictionary? So, here in Python, dictionary is nothing but a collection of key pair value. Okay, what is dictionary? It is a collection of key pair value. For example, think that I have ID and I'm going to have the value 101. And I have name, I'll write A, B, C. Okay, so here ID is nothing but the key, name is also nothing but the key. But what about 101 and A, B, C? That is nothing but the values, key pair values. See here, okay, the value may be repeated. See here, value can be repeated. But what about key? Here, duplicate entries are not allowed. In the sense what? Keys are not repeated. Key must be unique value. Okay, but what about value? So here, value may be duplicate entry. In the sense what? I can have same values, but key must be different. Okay, fine. Dictionary in Python is a collection of key values used to store data values like a map, which unlike other data types, which holds only single value as an element. Okay, so where I'm going to use dictionary? In maps. Okay, so what kind of value I have? I have key as well as value. So it is called key pair value. A dictionary is a collection. It's a collection which is ordered. So all the elements are placed in some order. Changeable. Changeable in the sense what? I can able to change the value, and do not allows duplicate entry. So here in data, I can have the duplicate entry, but in my key, I don't have any duplicate entry. In the sense what? Dictionary does not allow duplicate entry. Dictionaries are written with the curly bracket. So, to define the dictionary, I'm going to use curly bracket and have keys and values. Okay. So, to define, I'm going to use curly brace. Along with that, I'm going to have the key and I'm going to have the value. Okay, fine. Now, let me to discuss how I can able to create a dictionary. Okay, dictionary is created by placing a sequence of element within the flower bracket. Okay, and how I'm going to segregate the element, that is via the comma. So, to segregate the element, I'm going to use comma. Dictionary holds pair of values, one being the key and another one is corresponding element. So, it is key colon value. Value in a dictionary can be of any data and that can be duplicated. So, while entering value, I can use any data type. Along with that, I can have duplicate entry. But what about key? Okay, keys cannot be repeated. So, in key position, I must have unique value and it must be immutable. In the sense what? Keys are not able to change. Okay, fine. See here. This dict is nothing but the dictionary. To create the dictionary, I'm going to use flower bracket. See here. This is my key and this is my value. So, it is called keep a value. And to print, I'm going to use print statement. And what is the output I'm going to get? Brand, Ford, model along with the year. Okay, fine. Now, okay. As of Python version 3.7, dictionaries are ordered. In the sense what? In 3.7, Python version 3.7, dictionaries are ordered. And if I use 3.6, dictionaries are unordered. Okay. When we say that dictionaries are ordered, in the sense what? All the elements are placed in some order. Unordered in the sense what? All the elements are mixed. So, there is no particular order. Okay, fine. Now, to find the length of the dictionary, I'm going to have length method. Okay, so what I'm going to do here? First, I'm going to create the dictionary. And to find the length of the dictionary, I'm going to use length method. Okay, so what is the length of the dictionary? It is 3. Because how many fields? I have 3 fields. Okay, fine. Now, to know what kind of data I have, okay, to know that, I'm going to have the type. From Python perspective, dictionaries are defined as objects. Okay, according to the Python, dictionaries are nothing but the object with the data type dict. Okay, I can able to create the dictionary in 2 ways, by using normal method or by using dict constructor. Okay, fine. See here, print the data type of dictionary. Okay, I want to know what kind of data type. See here, I created the dictionary. Okay, and I want to know what type of data it is. So, the output is class, and what type of data it is? It is dictionary. So, the output is dict. Okay, fine. Now, I'm going to have dict. It's a constructor, okay, used to create the dictionary. It's also possible to use the dict constructor to make the dictionary. See here. Okay, so this dict is nothing but the type of dictionary element or variable. Okay, dict is a method or it's a constructor. Okay, and I'm going to have the value. So it is key and pair value. Age is nothing but the key. Country is nothing but the key. Okay, see the difference here. Here I'm using brand colon, but here see name equal to. Okay, I'm going to assign the name, that is John, then age. Okay, and at the end I'm going to print the dictionary. So dictionary can be created in two ways. One is normally we can able to create the dictionary by using curly brace, and another method is by using constructor. Okay, see here I'm using the parenthesis to create the dictionary. Okay, these are the certain method falls under dictionary. Okay, that is clear. What is clear? Remove all the elements from the dictionary. There are certain time I want to remove all the elements from the dictionary, then I'll go with the clear. Copy. I want to copy the construct. I want to copy the dictionary element. Okay, returns a copy of the dictionary. So I want to copy a dictionary. Okay, then I'll go with the copy method. From keys, return a dictionary with the specified key and value. There are certain time I want to have only particular key value, key pair value. In that time I'll go with the from keys. Get method returns the value of the specified key. Okay, there are certain time I want particular key. Okay, key pair value, then I'll go with the get. Items returns a list containing a tuple from each key pair value. So list. So what is items? So it's going to list or display all the dictionary elements. Keys returns a list containing the dictionary keys. I want to specify the key. If the key is present in the list, okay, then it is going to return the key with the pair value. Pop. So what is pop? I want to remove the element from the dictionary. Okay, so I am going to specify the position. From which position I want to remove the element. Okay, removes the element with the specified key. So position is nothing but here key. Pop item removes the list, removes the last inserted key pair value. See here, I'm not going to specify the key. So if I use pop item, what's going to happen? It's going to remove the last item. Set default returns the value of the specified key. If the key does not exist, insert the key with the specified value. Okay, so if I use set default, returns the value of the key. Okay, if I use set default with the key value, it's going to return the key pair value. Otherwise, what's going to happen? Okay, it's going to consider that as the key. Then update the dictionary with the specified key pair value. Think that I have created the dictionary. Now I want to update particular key and pair value. In that time I'll use update. Values returns the list of the values in the dictionary. There are certain time I want to display or list all the elements of the dictionary, then I'll use values. Okay, so dear student, these are the certain method used in Python to create, remove and access dictionary. So dear student, these are the certain method supported by the Python to perform all the dictionary operations. Anyway, dear student, in my today's session I started with what is list, how to create a list and some of the methods. Along with that, I also discussed what is dictionary, how to create a dictionary and different kinds of operations I can able to perform on the dictionary. Anyway, dear student, in my next session, I'm going to discuss tuples. Until that, keep watching and keep learning. Thank you.